Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This is Medeaij, and today's video is going to be a primer collection and declutter video. So if you like collection videos or if you like declutter videos, then keep on watching and remember to subscribe if you haven't. I have a lot more collection and declutter videos, so definitely check those out, and let's jump right in. I hope the light is okay. The angle is a little bit off, but I hope the light is fine. So first is the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Mattifying Flawless Primer. This is one of my favorite drugstore primers. It's got vitamin E. It's also a really nice moisturizing primer, so I'm keeping that one. I've also got the Huda Beauty Matte Perfection Primer. This is definitely one of my favorites this year. It's late to my collection, but I'm so happy that I finally have it. It's a good mattifying primer, so definitely staying. The I Heart Revolution Tasty Watermelon Primer. This is a good dewy primer. Yeah, staying. This one as well is quite new. This is the Stila One Step Prime. This is also a really good moisturizing primer. So for reference, I've got combination to oily skin, but I do like primers that give me a smoothing base, or primers that are hydrating for my more mattifying foundations, or luminous primers. I always balance out the luminosity with my foundation, so it needs to give me a good blend. But anyway, this is a moisturizing one that I love. This is the Revolution Blurring Balm, the Pore Blurring Compact Balm. I tried this. I didn't particularly like it. It didn't really do anything for my pores. So we're going to get rid of this one. I'm just going to pop them to the side. This is a really good one from Revolution. This is the Liquid Powder Pore Blurring Makeup Serum. Very, very good mattifying primer. So she's staying. I also have some serums in here, so I'm gonna try and avoid the serums and do the primers first. But yeah, I put in some serums and I forgot that I put them here. But anyway, this is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I love this primer. Really good for blurring out your pores. It's a good dupe for the Tarte Smoothing Primer. This one just takes a little longer to dry down, but it's a really good dupe. Speaking of the Tarte one, absolutely love this. Keeping both. This one is from Revolution. This is the Super Dewy Perfecting Putty Primer. Dewy doesn't really do much for my skin. So I don't really like the dewy look. I just feel like for combination to oily skin, it's just way too much. So we're gonna get rid of this one. I've got the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. Definitely one of my favorites. It's a really good hydrating, creamy primer. I really love this. If you haven't seen my, I'm not really sure which video is going to come out first, but I do have a video talking about my top 5 primers for 2021. This is definitely one of them. So I love this primer. I do think this will be the this will be, I hope. But anyway, it's a good primer. Another one that I like is the Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Primer. Didn't really use it that much this year. I've only started using it towards the end of the year, but this is an OG primer. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that at one point I was using this primer a lot because it basically works well with so many of my foundations. So she's staying. The Thrive Illuminating Primer. Can't really remember how I felt about this one. I think I only used it once in that video. So for that, I'm going to hang on to it and see how I go. And then this is the Dermalogica Skin Perfect Primer. It has SPF 30. This one has a white cast. So other than the white cast, it did work quite well. So I am going to hang on to this and play with it a little bit more. I feel like I only used it once. Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. It's a hydrating primer, silicone free, really good primer. I also have the blurring version, which I absolutely love. This is the pure canvas base, both of which I am keeping because this one's hydrating, this one blurs out my pores. I love both primers. I use them, so I'm going to keep them. This is the Maybelline Face Studio Prime Pore Minimizing Primer. This didn't do much for me. I've tried using it twice. This is supposed to be a pore blurring primer and it didn't really do much for me, so get rid of that. I've also got Pro Base, but this is the moisturizing primer. To be honest, probably used it only once, so I'm gonna hang on to this. The thing about primers, I'm quite a stickler. If I've tried something and I like it, I tend to not change it up often. Super Balm multi-purpose balm from Revolution. This is super dewy. Again, super dewy, doesn't really do much for me. I've also got this XX Revolution Glow Fix Primer. Glow Primer. I'm not really sure which one I preferred out of the two. So I'm going to get rid of this. And this is the Glow Beam Dream Face and Body. To be honest, I prefer using my Danessa Myricks illuminating veil if I do want to glow, so I'm gonna get rid of this. NYX Shine Killer, very good primer. I love this one. I'm gonna keep it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Brightening Youth Glow. It isn't a primer per se, but you can use it as a primer for your foundation. Quite creamy, very hydrating, gives you that glow from within type of look. Definitely keeping that one. This is the one that you can use as a primer. So this is the Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash from Charlotte Tilbury. Again, makes your skin look brighter rather than dull. I love this. I'm going to keep it. Oh, this one's been laying there for a while. So this is the Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Primer. Again, glow primers. Nope. No thanks. I've got my MAC Prep and Prime Skin Based Visage. I've had this for a little while. Didn't really use it that much this year, maybe a few times, but I do like it. It's quite a moisturizing primer as well. Super Dewy Primer Skin Elixir from Revolution. No, definitely going. Yeah, get rid. Got a few from the Beauty Crop. I've got Super Dewy Primer. This is Melon Jelly. So Super Dewy, we're not doing. Cocoa Gold. So this is Skin Perfecting Primer. This one looks like it's got glitter flecks in it. Really not doing. Hydrating Primer. I could probably keep this one. And then this one is the Poreless Primer. I tried this, didn't really do much, but I'm going to try it again because I feel like I only tried it once. So I'm going to keep these two. Okay, we are moving through this quickly. I didn't think we'd move through this quickly, but this is good. Few pore primers. So I've got the Makeup Obsession Pore Perfecting Putty. I used this recently in a video and I quite like the way it works. It reminds me definitely of the e.l.f. putty primer, so I'm gonna keep it. I also have the Conceal and Fix version. This is the Velvet Priming Balm. It's supposed to be a pore perfecting primer as well. Still brand new, not used it, but I'm gonna keep it because I do like these pore ones. This used to be my jam. So when you're talking about illuminating primers, I would definitely recommend the XX Revolution ones because these are also hydrating on the skin. And I do love these. I use them a lot. Probably not as much this year, but I do love them. So this is Pink Elixir and this is Gold Elixir. I do love these, so I'm going to keep them. I use them for like mattifying foundations, that type of thing. So this one as well, give it a little shake. This is the Glass Liquid Skin Illuminating Skin Primer. I quite like this one because it's not really in your face type of illuminating. So I'll probably keep this one because I've used this as well. Same with the Revolution Pro 24K Gold. It's a really good one. It's a serum primer. We'll keep that one. I do have the NYX version, I think. Yep, so I've got the NYX Honeydew Me Up. Quite like it. And I've also got the MUA Pro Base Primer Oil. Not really a fan of the primer oil, so I'm going to get rid of that one. But I am going to keep the NYX one. And then this is pretty old. This is the Revlon Rose Glow Hydrated Illuminating Primer. To be honest, I should trash this. This is pretty old. Pretty old. So we'll get rid. Thin Lizzy Perfectly Primed Pore Minimizing Primer. Alright, so this one was alright. I haven't used it as much this year. I think I remember it was okay. So we're going to keep that one. I've got the Revolution Pro Blur Stick. I could not get on board with this because it's so big. It just felt really cumbersome, and I didn't want to keep rubbing the same product all over my face. You know what I mean? Like, so I think this would work really well for a makeup artist. Like, you could take chunks out of it and really like put it on your plate and make it a little bit malleable before applying it to your model. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of that one. It's just too much work. Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Light Therapy. This is a serum, but can also be used as a primer for your foundation. I quite like this one, so I'm gonna keep this. The Mary Kay Foundation Primer. This is a really good one. It's got SPF 15 in it. Very good. Still have a little bit of my Benefits Pore Professional. This is a good pore blurring primer. So we're going to keep this. I've got another Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Primer. Love this guy, so keep that. I've got Conceal and Fix Mattifying Primer. This is more like a silicone type of feel. I didn't particularly enjoy it, so we're gonna get rid. Got a few of these XX Revolution ones, and to be honest, I didn't give them the benefit of the doubt. I really didn't. So this is the, which one's this one? XX Revolution H2 Glow. Let's see, are they still alright? They smell good. To be honest, I didn't really give them a chance. I tested them, or one of them, for the video, and that was it. And this one is Hydra Quench, and then this one is Cloud Complexion. So I'm gonna keep these. So this is me from the future. So this is future me checking in. Sorry if my camera is shaking. I'm actually holding my phone. But just a note to say that I did try the XX Revolution. I did try these primers. And now I remember why they were at the back of my drawer. These things, they feel amazing. Yeah, when you apply it, it looks really good. And it dries down, a little bit tacky, fantastic. But then it starts peeling off right underneath the foundation. Like literally, my face was peeling off. I had to end up cleaning the entire thing and reapplying another base to put my foundation on top. And I tried this one as well. Same thing. This one, same thing. So these three are also leaving my collection because it was a pain in the butt to clean my entire makeup and start again. So yeah, I don't recommend these. For like first impression, maybe, but honestly with a foundation, no. And I used the Maybelline Superstay foundation, which is a mattifying foundation. So you would think hydration and then mattifying. It just didn't work. So these three, for some reason, just didn't work for me. So they need to leave my collection. Over to you, past Medeaij. Hopefully, as I'm decluttering, I'll be able to see more of these products. Okay, I also have the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I've had this one for years. This needs to leave like trash. All right, let's look at the serums real quick. So I've got turmeric serum. This is a radiant serum. Keep this. I need to use my serums more. I used to use them all the time, but then I have a few serums that I actually really love using, and I keep it on my vanity, and because of that I don't open the drawer. You can see that this one's almost done. Like literally show you how much I love my serums. You see that's pretty much at the base. Night Restore Oil, this is a really good one. I'm keeping that one. I'll probably finish it up. Antioxidant serum. Keep targeted under eye serums, practically finished. Yeah, practically finished. So we can get rid, plus the color has changed, so get rid of that one. Pixie Treats Overnight Retinol Oil, this is hella old. We get rid. Blemish Pore Refining Serum, I don't know about that, but I'm gonna get rid. Snow Mushroom Hydrating and Skin Conditioning Serum, get rid. Don't need it. The Oliveda Face Serum. Yeah, we'll get rid. Don't really use them. And then I have these from Bioderma. This is a pore refiner, and this is matte control. Matte control is practically finished. Pore refiner, didn't really use that much, so we're gonna get rid. Okay, I'm keeping these. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I am going to sort this out, clean this up, and then speed through putting them together and count how many products I'm keeping. This was pretty quick. I'm really happy with myself. I have 35 primers that I'm keeping. So basically I've put all my hydrating primers all the way here. So hydrating, luminous, illuminating primers here. And then I've also got some hydrating primers and serums here. And then I've got the mattifying ones in tubes, funny enough. And then I've got the smoothing ones in the tubs here. So 35 that I'm keeping. Let me just count how many I'm decluttering. Rid of 15 primers, you guys. So all in all, I had 50 primers. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But anyway, I'm so happy to be getting rid of 15. So at least now I've only got my primers in here. And I'm going to move my serums to where my skincare drawer is. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was quick, easy, relaxing for you. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If there are any primers that jump at you that you'd like me to do a quick YouTube shorts about, I could quickly do a review of any of these primers if there's something that you're looking for or I haven't covered in a video. But yeah, definitely sound off in the comment section, and definitely check out the rest of my collection videos, and I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe on your way out if you haven't. Remember that God doesn't like ugly. Be nice to someone today, and Black lives always matter, and I'll catch you in a future video. Bye.